Audio Renaissance presents Winning the Future, a 21st Century Contract with America by Newt Gingrich. Read for you by Alan Sklar, with an introduction read by the author.
This is Newt Gingrich. Test yourself. Where do you stand on the great and growing gap between traditional American values and the secular liberalism of the left? Take the following test. Score each statement from 1 to 10, depending on how much you agree or disagree with it, with 10 meaning you strongly agree and 1 meaning you strongly disagree. If you're neutral, write 5. Add the score at the end. The higher the score, the more you lean toward traditional American values. The lower the score, the more you favor the secular left liberal system. 1. We should be allowed to say, "One nation under God," in the Pledge of Allegiance. 2. Able-bodied people on welfare should be required to work. 3. Men who assault pregnant women and kill the unborn child should be prosecuted for assault and murder. 4. The United States should put its own interests first and cooperation with international organizations second. 5. Do you believe in God? 6. Are you proud to be an American? 7. Schools should teach new immigrants about American values. 8. Everyone should learn English. 9. Personal injury lawyers should get no more than 15% of any award. 10. It is possible to use new technology and new science to develop clean, renewable energy that protects the environment and the economy. Add up your score. If you scored above 51 points, listen on. This audiobook is about how you can protect and defend America's traditions and values. Introduction. Our generation's rendezvous with destiny. Our generation of Americans received the most blessed inheritance in history. Our parents and grandparents endured the Great Depression, fought the Second World War, contained the Soviet Union, and helped the people of Western Europe, Japan, and South Korea achieve unimagined levels of prosperity. They went to school, took extra jobs, and started businesses. They created a level of prosperity unknown to any other people in history. Out of their idealism, they ended segregation. They maintained an open door so that an Austrian-born American could be governor of California, and other first-generation immigrants could win the Nobel Prize, serve as Secretary of State, build companies, create jobs, and enrich our lives in America. Our generation inherited all these wonderful things. But what will be our legacy? We are now entering a decade that will test our own courage, persistence, and resolve. A decade that will be what Franklin Delano Roosevelt called our generation's rendezvous with destiny. I say these words as someone who spent 20 years in the United States House of Representatives and who has made a lifelong study, including a PhD, of history. Moreover, since I left government in January 1999, I have made an in-depth study of national security, health, science and technology, and the American economy. I've had the unusual experience of being an academic, a leader at the center of government power, and now a student of Washington using both those tools, the academic and the practical. What I have learned since leaving the speakership is not reassuring. There are threats to America's future. Today, America is vulnerable to 5 threats that, taken collectively, are as daunting and difficult as any America has faced. 4 of them could undermine, even eliminate, America as we know it, while the 5th could leave us weakened, impoverished, and with much less freedom. The rising threats are, 1, that Islamic terrorists and rogue dictatorships will acquire and launch nuclear or biological weapons. 2, that God will be driven from American public life and reduce us to the civilizational ennui.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?